Runners heading to post then for our eighth and final race. It's the second division of the Crown Plaza Leading Jockey and Trainer Championship handicap of €7,000. The favourite in the ring is number 1 Algenham, who was a winner here at last week. Danny Mullins rides. He's back from Cheltenham, having ridden the cross-country chase. Algenham, your 5-2 favourite. 5-1 St. By Day, bidding to give Paul Rooney a second winner. Mick Halford looking for a treble. 5s as well, Star Power. 8-1 Days Ahead. And Asian Wing, and it's bigger prices the others. So number 1 Algenham, that's your favourite for our 8th and final race.
Runners at the 1.5 start for the 8th race, the Crown Plaza Leading Jockey and Trainer Championship handicap. Loading underway, Days Ahead is in. Now followed. JJ's Pride. Bombardero. Whiteside. Duke Danger. Baravero. Asian Wing. Alpha and Omega. Music on the Waters. Indicative. White flag is raised. And last week's Very comfortable winner. Now the top weight under welter burden. Algenham. Danny Mullins back from Cheltenham to partner last week's winner. Looks set now. And they're off. And slow to leave the gate was Saint by Day, who gave them a bit of a start. As in the early stages, Indicative is right up on the inside for Ben Curtis to just lead. Whiteside in the centre, and now making ground on the outside is Alpha and Omega with Duc d'Anjou right in between them. They're followed by Bombadero, who's just towards the outside of Star Power. Towards the inside is Baravero with alongside Days Ahead, Asian Wing and Algenham next with JJ's Pride. And towards the back as they race on away from us into the turn is She's a Queen, who's followed by Saint by Day, who's just got one behind, and that's Music on the Waters. Now they've got a mile to go as they race down the back straight with in front Alpha and Omega. Shamey Heffernan goes a couple of lengths in front. Duc d'Anjou with Whiteside alongside. Bombadero is fourth. They're being followed by Indicative and Days Ahead and Star Power just in behind them. Taking them right up the far side, JJ's Pride, as they continue on now down the far side of the track. And it's Alpha and Omega in the lead, followed in second place Duc d'Anjou with Whiteside. Bombadero is a close-up fourth, just on the outside, being tracked by Star Power, JJ's Pride, Days Ahead. Asian Wing is next, and on the rail is Baravero. Algenham comes next, being followed by Saint by Day. Racing now across the bottom of the track. Less than 5 to go. Alpha and Omega lead. Bombadero on the outside, disputing second with Whiteside and Duc d'Anjou towards the inner. They're being followed by Star Power. JJ's Pride is next. Days Ahead and Indicative are close in behind with Asian Wing and then Algenham. Racing now for the home turn. Alpha and Omega lead them now for the turn into the straight, followed by Bombadero, Duc d'Anjou, and then comes Whiteside. Days Ahead just in behind the leaders. Star Power, Indicative. Asian Wing trying to get into it. Up the rail is Baravero. Algenham in the centre of the track. Alpha and Omega still in front as they race to the final furlong. Algenham making ground in the middle of the track. Baravero and Indicative and Asian Wing coming there in between them. Racing down now to the final 150 yards. Algenham, Asian Wing looking for the sprint. Indicative and Alpha Omega. Asian Wing coming right through in the centre as they go to the line. And Asian Wing and Ross COAKLEY will follow up last week's win. Beats Algenham close for third. Days Ahead. Indicative, Alpha and Omega. And they're followed in by Star Power with Saint by Day, Baravero, Duc d'Anjou, Bombadero, Whiteside, She's a Queen, and they're followed in by JJ's Pride, Some Way Back, Music on the Waters.